Every spring I love picking fiddleheads. As you can see, we got a gray picking yesterday, but as you can also see, these are nice and clean. And I will say one thing that I cannot stand doing every year, I love picking them, but I don't like cleaning them. So you typically have these dirty fiddleheads, nice and dirty, lots of stuff on them, especially if you're picking them fast like I like to do because I don't like getting by the bugs. So usually it takes a couple days to clean these things because we pick a lot. But I figured I'm not doing that anymore. So what I did instead was I went down to the local hardware store and I bought myself a garbage can, a little mini garbage can. I drilled some holes in the bottom. You can see that, the holes. You know, a good coverage on the bottom. Not too big, small holes, big, little bit bigger. Basically enough for the air to get through. I then took the top of the can and I cut a hole through it just with a X-Acto knife. Just enough to fit in my trusty ShopVac. Basically, put it through. You know, it should be kind of good and friction fed like that. And in this case, with this garbage can, it was basically a $10 garbage can. It wasn't that expensive. You can actually put it on and you can seal it. The idea is you take a couple of handfuls of fiddleheads, the dirty ones. Typically, it's better off if they're dry as opposed to wet, because you want the little brown stuff to basically be floating around in here, because you want the vacuum to get it. Next thing you do, put it on, let the shut, and turn on the vacuum, and let's see what happens. What I like to do is I like to shake it around. Because what that's doing is it's knocking off the stuff. The thing is, you want to make sure that you have some good vacuum seal. As you can see, you know, it's got a good seal on it. And sometimes you have to check to make sure that a couple of fiddleheads don't get out caught in the tube here. I had that happen to me, and I went probably half an hour before I realized I was not getting any suction on the vacuum. The key thing with this is you shake them around. You don't want them to be up at the top so they get sucked in. You basically want them rolling around on the bottom. Once you get through this, halfway through I usually like to check see what's going on. It's looking good. I want to go a little bit more. The key thing is you want to have these things kind of jumping up in the air so that the vacuum gets a chance to suck the stuff that's floating around in the air. So you want to kind of create a lot of fiddleheads jumping around. I think I'm getting pretty close. We just take another check. You're almost there. The other thing I'm going to show you when I'm done this, if you look over here, I've taken a cookie cooling thing, and it's one of the ones that has it crisscross. And what that allowed me to do is basically where all the sticks and grass that I can't suck up, I'll put them on top there and I'll finish it off. So I think we're pretty much done here. Let's take a look. Clean fiddleheads. That took about a minute and a half. And what I'll do is I'll just take them out like this. And there's a few bits of grass. I'll put them on top here. And if I see any grass, I'll just pull it off. But basically, clean fiddleheads. No fuss, no muss, no cleaning and picking through them for hours. You pretty much have it all done. And that, my friends, is how you get fiddleheads cleaned the high-tech way.